and welcome to the Bowls Show. All thanks to Bowls Australia and powered by Tripperdeal. Roll into your next bucket list holiday today with Tripperdeal. We've turned the corner in our 2025 Australian Open coverage as we move rinks at the Broadbeach Bowls Club to the broadcast screen as we watch the first of our 4 games that took place there during the tournament. And today we start with the women's pairs final. Cannot wait for this. Val Febbo with us as always. Hello Val, how are you?
I'm good, Jordan. Get the popcorn ready. That's all I can say. Spoiler alert, it's going to be a beauty of a final. I can't wait to sit back and watch this with you.
Absolutely. Looking forward to this one. The big games are on our way. Of course, we wouldn't be here without Aero and their Actuality logo. Personalise your set of Aero bowls with any logo you wish. Aero's patented process prints onto your bowl permanently in full colour. So be sure to visit Aero Bowls and get your hands on these premium bowls. Let's open with some news first from across the bowls world, and this is all thanks to OMF. Better sleep, better performance every match, every day. And Val, you mentioned a few weeks ago on the Bowls Show that we might hope to see the sport of bowls feature at the Olympics and Paralympic Games one day, and Bowls Australia have taken a big step in making that dream come true. Bowls for Brisbane 2032. Val, tell us all about it. This is so exciting.
It really is, and it's in conjunction with World Bowls, Jordan, which is extremely exciting. So October 29, 2025. Make sure you're around your television screens when the Bowls Premier League is on, because in the middle of the evening session, so we're going to start an hour earlier at 3 o'clock, middle of the evening session, prime time, Australian Jackaroos versus the rest of the world in BPL style format. It's going to be in Brisbane at Club Pine Rivers, and we're going to have 1 open male, 1 open female, and 1 para Jackaroo up against the same but from a rest of the world team. So it's going to be BPL style format. There's going to be lights, music, smoke machines. It's going to show what bowls can be to the Olympics, and it's so important that bowls can get a seat at the table. It's something that I'm extremely passionate about. We have been at the Paralympics before. If you believe this, Jordan, bowls is still the 5th most successful Paralympic sport for Australia. So get that in your mind. We haven't been in the Olympics for nearly 30 years.
Yep. 1996
was the last time. And bowls has won 8 gold medals for Australia. So do with that what you will. AOC, IOC. If it's in Australia, the last Commonwealth Games in Australia, we won 5 gold medals. We can hopefully offer you that again. That could bring you up. That can bring us way up in the medal tally.
And it just makes sense to me, doesn't it? I mean, so much of such a hotbed of bowls action is Queensland. We see so many major tournaments up there, the BPL, Australian Opens, and other major events. So Brisbane 2032 makes sense to have bowls in Queensland for the Olympics.
It really, look, to me, it does. It really does. So, look, I really hope that we can get there. This night is going to be huge. I really hope that everyone can get behind it. Make sure you're watching. Make sure you're there if you are in the Club Pine Rivers or Brisbane area, or even Gold Coast. Drive up. Make sure you're there watching, because this is going to be a massive night for our wonderful sport, and I'm really looking forward to being a part of it.
Going to be a big moment on the road to 2032. As we move on, it's time for Have You Heard? All thanks to Audica. Be hearing healthy with Audica. What have you heard for us this week, Val?
I've heard of 14-year-old Ben Harrison playing at Paradise Point Bowls Club on the Gold Coast. Now, he's only 14 and he's taken out the club singles.
Wow.
That is impressive. That club boasts a lot of talent, a very competitive field. I know of a couple of people. I know Troy Corber plays there. He's a club support manager at Bowls Australia. Bill Kounelis, former Com Games gold medalist. And, he got through all the way and took home the title. And Connor Munnings wrote a great piece on him and caught up with him on the Bowls Australia website at bowls.com.au in the news section if you want to go check it out.
Well done to the young man. Let's get stuck into today's feature match on the Bowls Show, and it's the women's pairs final. Val, you were there. Take us through the lineups, all thanks to Right at Home. The Right Care, Right at Home, Australia's premier in-home care provider.
Yeah, I was lucky to catch the back end of this match after all of my commitments finished, and it's Malaysia's Nurul Alyani Jamil, nicknamed Kaka, and Emma Firyana Saroji, and they're up against Selena Goddard of New Zealand, 2-time Commonwealth Games bronze medalist, and Chloe Stewart, who we know very well from being a Jackaroo and also her BPL prowess. She's also won an AO title, or 3 AO4s titles previously. So this is going to be a brilliant final. I'm so looking forward to this.
Looking forward to it. Our coverage of the women's pairs final at the 2025 Australian Open begins right after this short break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Bowl Show, all thanks to Tripper Deal. Roll into your next bucket list holiday today with Tripper Deal. We're here at the Broadbeach Bowls Club for the Women's Pairs Final at the 2025 Australian Open. Let's crack into the action.
No doubt. So Selena Goddard to lead us out to start.
Selena Goddard been in tremendous form. 3 gold medals at the recent Victorian Open. Took away the female player of the event. Highly ranked now in the Australian ranking system. Backhand, green speed, just over 15 seconds. Side toucher to begin. Thanks very much.
Don't mind if I do. It's always nice to get that first one away well and somewhere in the area, let alone a side toucher. So it's nice and relaxing. Selena's quite a relaxed kind of character anyway. Nothing much ruffles her feathers. So she'll just be loving being out there. And, you know, New Zealand coach Mike Kernaghan's over there in the crowd. So she'll be wanting to prove her worth with selection for Commonwealth Games coming up shortly as well.
And that's right, we caught up with the players just before the game and just chatting to the Malaysian coach and saying, yeah, this is definitely a platform event in terms of Commonwealth Games selection. And now that Chloe doesn't have to worry about that now, but you've got Selena obviously vying for selection to represent New Zealand and the Malaysian girls trying to make the Commonwealth Games, which will be late July next year in Glasgow. And yeah, this is definitely one of those events where it's the top of the chain and players want to get the results, get that 1 foot on the plane, as they say, Lindsay.
Yeah, that's it, Baz. Tough going now. There's only 3 per side. I think, and some countries have the option to have the same, you know, the singles player play pairs as well. So some countries might only send 2. But when you've got such quality and such depth as New Zealand, Malaysia, Australia, the big countries do, it's going to be really tough for the selectors to narrow it down to just those 3 players.
Yeah, hot start, both players. Nice and close. Selena slightly high with her second one, but it's always good to get one on and behind early on. Just get a full feel of the rink, not just around the jack, but if you can get that one past early days. I mean, traditionally, we'd see the eastern side, the ocean side of this rink, which is the right side of the screen, traditionally a bit wider than the eastern side. Sorry, the western side. So it would be interesting to see if the rink does play that way today.
Baz, you've played a lot of bowls here, obviously, with your career. Have you got a favourite side of this ring that you'd normally stick to, or are you sort of sussing it out on the day?
Yeah, I prefer the west side. You know, even when we've played here in Pennant and I was playing in various events here over the years, I do like the west side. So that's the side where you can see the grandstand there at the moment. So Chloe Stewart on the mat. It's always good first-hander crossover holding, especially at this level. You'd like just to play a nice little draw shot or maybe add to the count. So as you see, Chloe, tall girl, but gets down super low, resides locally here in Broadbeach, practices a lot on these greens. It's a nice start.
Important to get another one in the hedge here. Really good opener from Chloe. Kaka didn't have a shot, but she's got 3 in that zone, so that'll give her a little bit of confidence as well. We'll get to see what Emma is like as a skip, I guess, first up. Is she more a conservative draw bowler, or she likes a bit of aggression?
Yeah, definitely been able to do it a lot over the years, especially winning World Championship in singles back in 2015. Not far away here.
Wowee, what a starter from Emma. Don't mind if you do either.
Wonderful shot. Couple of touches. 1 and a measure.
Chloe here, I think the key to this shot is just try and make sure she hangs around if she halves something or connects. And if she does miss, just try and get past. Trying hard here. Can she disturb it? She can. This is a hot start.
It is a quality start for end 1. The green is running just beautifully. You can play lovely draw shots or just overweight.
It's a dream speed, 15.5 seconds. Only a slight little southerly breeze. Let's have a look at Emma's delivery here. Nice strong bend in the arm, very robotic. Watch how smooth she gets him away. Nice relaxed. Look at that.
Textbook. It's a bit like you, Baz, they reckon. Textbook delivery.
Great home. Just trying to get another one past. Will Chloe play some form of weight here? There she is, backhand looking to arrive.
Emma and Kaka with a backers bowl.
Watching it.
great shot. Jack moving around 3 times already this end.
She was a bit unlucky there, I think, Chloe. She got the bowl out for 3, but she just got it onto a piece of the jack.
Is it added a 2 count as well? Top box hands for a third here. This would be some start.
Kaka likes it. Thumbs up. Really nice bowl there from Emma.
Beautiful weight. 3 from it. What a start for Emma and Kaka.
That was definitely an action-packed first end. Hold on to your hats for the rest of this game if that's what we're in for.
We're going to take a quick break here on the Bowl Show, but stick around for more action on the other side. Welcome back to the Bowl Show. All thanks to DrinkWise. You won't miss a moment if you drink Wise, and Aero Bowls. Let's get back into the Bowls action.
That multiple that Stewart and Goddard picked up a couple of ends ago, that 3, thought it might have been the one that saw them sort of come back and run over the top. But Malaysia now, 2 ends in a row, playing sort of that middle length end. Kaka likes it, just a foot away. Got the a magpie out on the green. We saw just the other day one of our local ibises or bin chickens.
The bin chickens.
Now Selena's just going to go and have a look.
Have a word with it. Move on. It was funny. Obviously, Damien Delgado, our men's para singles champion, plays for the mighty Tweed Ospreys, who often are nicknamed the bin chicken. So it's quite poetic for him. Went on to win that match where the bin chicken was in attendance.
It's great to see. We even our local wildlife love getting a good spot at the action as the magpie just makes its way back onto the rink, the centre of attention. But Selena Goddard, very mentally strong competitor, been there, done that, biggest stage. And she's reacted well. Selena Goddard, that's a great response from a little distraction. You step back on that mat, I've always said it's like a bubble. Nothing can break you once you're on that mat.
And the magpie has departed.
Yeah, great to see. We've got the butcher birds, the noisy miners, the magpies, the ibises. Plenty of wildlife around here, especially Broadbeach being part of a large park area. And it's a great part of the world. And Kaka just sliding past into a good home. There's a real sense of rhythm in this game now. Good shooting. Selena Goddard. Well, if you haven't got the jack, that's where you want to finish. Yeah, offense or defense, generally most shots will come down to, are you looking to attack or defend? And Selena Goddard, even though she held one there, definitely looking to change that up, take that shot away from the opposition.
Another one in the zone here from Kaka, just rounding in. Just has to fall down, very good. 2 in the area, 1 just passed, almost perfect leading. I think that's key as well in 3-bowl pairs. You don't necessarily have to be holding the shot on the crossover, but you want to have provided you skip something to work with. Both girls doing very well this end.
It's great shooting for both leads here.
Right in the area once again.
Falls
Fantastic
over.
lead bowling.
So one of our players for the singles title was here. Aaron's on the venue. I did see Nathan Wilson a bit earlier. How good's that? You can walk through the back gate of a bowls club and free entry straight off out of the park to watch some of the world's best players. Emma Soroji.
Well played from Emma, right in the zone there. What's happening? We wanted a little bit of the jack, but she'll take the shot. A little bit risky for Chloe here. She doesn't have too much past the jack straight on, but Selena is out there on the wing at 11 o'clock as we look at that image on screen. No good, jack straight back.
And Chloe stays on the green here at the back. She gives her a chance with her next delivery. I like that way. Win the tee. Yeah, good thinking.
Yeah, one down. You're still in the game at the minute, and now she's given herself an option now. Got the very backers bowl. Bit of communication there between Emma and Kaka. Kaka standing right back on the tee. I'm not sure if that indicates a backward placement.
There's a difference between getting near the tee and getting right on the tee here, so definitely want to win that battle. I think she's done pretty well.
It's on its way.
Just looking for contact here.
Just need to hurry a little bit. Oh. It's
Great shot, Chloe Stewart. I don't think it's rewarded though.
yeah, there's definitely a lot of respect from both teams out there. They know that both teams can play all the shots, so they are believing that the opposition will play what they want to.
Backhand it is. Will we see it? Just a little bit of weight, turning that shot bowl over onto the jack. Getting into that narrow split, maybe.
Oof, got away with a
Pretty
narrow
home.
line. She's
A forehand runner or a backhand runner. Looks to be backhand. Backhand it
like
is.
this pace.
Stalking it.
Something good.
It's going to get there.
She's done it. I think, is it staying in? One up. Well played, Chloe Stewart.
Controlled weight, spat it out the back where they had the friendly bowl. Plenty of deliberation, and in the end, the thinking paid off. Chloe Stewart, smart shot, snatch back.
Stick around for more action on the Bowl Show after the break. Welcome back to the Bowl Show, all thanks to Tripper-Deal. Roll into your next bucket list holiday today with Tripper-Deal. Before we head back out onto the rink at Broadbeach, our major partners in Right at Home know all about ensuring you have the perfect support system in place to help you achieve your goals, whether it be at home or on the bowling greens. So thanks to Right at Home, let's hear the story of local club legend from the Pennant Hills Bowling Club, Ian Moyes.
I'm Ian Moyes, Pennant Hills Bowling Club, here up on the northern suburbs of Sydney. I do the senior programs like Jack Attack and Twilight Bowls, but I run a youth program. And that's where we have schools that come and play here on a regular basis, schools that come here for their after-school recreational sport, competitions, tournaments, and even PE lessons. Going well? The scoreboard suggests it. Well done. 10 schools play here regularly. We then have 2 competitions. One is the competition in the background today, where it's a zone competition between boys' high schools around Sydney, and that's been going for 23 years. The other one is now a new zone of 8 schools who started their competition just last year. One of the schools locally had found bowls so successful that they drove it to become a sport in their zone. And so now every Thursday afternoon, there are 110 kids playing on this green in 8 school teams of 4 triples teams each. So that's pretty big. But you've still got time to catch up, haven't you?
Yeah.
Focus, focus, focus. We do as much coaching as they need. So for new bowlers, we go through all of the techniques, the protocols, the expectations, and teach them good technique. That's always a couple of weeks, and after that they go into playing regular games. We tend to find kids that choose bowls have not represented the school in sport before. They tend to be maybe more gentle kids, maybe not so athletic or so vigorously competitive. But once they get into it, they do compete. They love the fact that they're playing against other people, and so we see a lot of friendships formed out there. What I enjoy most is that I've found now with these hundreds of kids, I've had nothing but courtesy and respect and cooperation. So as an old fogey that can be very critical of young people, I'm just delighted at how well they behave and how well they get along with us in what our expectations are. At this club, I've got 5 kids that have become youth members. They do represent the club and go in some club competitions. It'd be great to see a lot more kids take it up on a regular basis. Pennant Hills Bowling Club is a youth hub where we have lots and lots of kids come and enjoy bowling, as well as being an established club for senior bowlers. I use a slogan which is bowls is for young people, but oldies can play too. The club loves to see young people on the greens. They bring an energy, a spark, some dynamism to the club. I think it's given the club a little bit of a kick in the pants. Some of them do come back at other times, some of their families come along. The members just love seeing kids out there playing and love seeing their sport being enjoyed by generations other than their own.
This is a perfect example now. Jack length, 27 metres.
Oh, missed the first opportunity you had to nail it. I think as a lead on the last end when the score's like that, it's where you're hoping to get a front toucher or something real close, but not horrendous out there. A couple of feet away. It's probably not the match winner.
Yeah, a lot of experience out there, as we've said. Selena Goddard, multiple World Championships, Commonwealth Games. Had a great game, and that's what she's been doing all day. Rock solid around that mat area.
Yeah, loads of bowls, loads of effective bowls, Baz, as we speak about earlier.
Kaka, she's just got to try and win the crossover. Priority number 1, win the crossover. Set your skip up. Emma's asking this to hold. Needs connection. Now she's quick. So
probably a little bit of, again, blood energy, motion, a few bits and pieces going on for the girls out there. It's what we all play for, these moments.
This one needs to hurry. Selena really urging this one on. Right down the spine though. Grab some goodness out of that. It's only 2.5 feet short. Still enough to create a bit of pressure for Kaka, but love that from Emma though, Lindsay. Really keeping up the voice, really trying to encourage her lead to play a big one here. It's on its way. Malaysian team, they're fighting hard here.
Just has to hold on in here. It's just underneath. The weight was probably good enough.
Yeah, just the bowl tight.
Poor Emma, she's thinking, oh, that was nearly.
So I've always said there's 2 types of bowlers out there, and Emma's about to be one of them. You either walk to the mat, up for the challenge, or you try and be the one that handballs it onto someone else. Well, guess what, Emma? It's your turn to save this match. You're going to walk up to that mat and own the situation.
Selena just needs to get down.
That's great bowling.
Yep, 3 really good starters there. She's done her job.
It's perfect, really, Lindsay. It doesn't create an aggressive approach for Emma. The moment she gets something that's close and past Jack, I think you'll see Chloe Stewart look for it.
Love to do this with her first bowl.
A bit of noise from the other end here. Kaka.
A little bit over.
Wow, touch up. Well, that's an interesting situation now, Lindsay. It's all of a sudden, as Goddard and Stewart are holding championship, it's actually a pretty favourable head for Malaysia with those back bowls.
Yeah, I mean, it probably gives her lots of options. So Emma can draw a shot, she can play a foot over, 2 metres over, she could sit the bowl, she could get the jack. There's lots of options, so Chloe will be wanting to change something up here.
Yeah, I think she needs to shut this down, Chloe. Get in there first.
Well,
Nice confident draw required here from Emma Saroji. Something similar to her last. Beautiful release. Can't afford to be short here.
oh, I think she is, Baz.
She's overdone it. Oh, luck begins when you reach. And Chloe doesn't change it. Do go to an extra end if it is all square, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so Chloe playing a backhand here.
Not going to get there. I thought the deeper Chloe went with that, the harder it made Emma's weight control.
I mean, what she's done there is give Emma a couple of shots, which is maybe a good thing, and or maybe not so good, but whatever Emma decides on, she's going to have to play it. There's loads of options. She can dead draw it. She can play, you know, a yard through to sit the shot bowl, get a little bit of the jack. Again, the blue team, nothing past.
I think it's no guts, no glory. You'd hate to walk off the green trying to dead draw this and be anywhere short. I think it's looked to sit the shot bowl on a confident draw, sort of that foot 18 inches heavy. If you happen to pick up the jack, you take it, but I think Emma's got to give this a chance. I can't see anything else. I think she'd maybe still be looking at some kind of backhand arrive, you know, rattle up through the hole, but that's the only thing I think that's stopping her from playing the shot. But so it's forehand. Just over the draw.
Have the presence in the jack moves. Let's see.
She's definitely there this time. She's giving that a good nudge.
Okay, it's on its way.
She's reaching.
Not sure if it's holding or not.
She needs jack movement.
Parker
She's
still
played it.
interested.
Oh my
She's got it.
goodness, she has played a shot and
My
a
goodness.
half.
The crowd is
Chloe,
up.
oh my goodness, all sorts of trouble now. Needs to take her time here in this moment.
Absolutely. Chloe Stewart has not been this far up the green all day long. I think she needs to come back down the head, connect with Selena. Unbelievable shot. So that's a feel. I feel that was the weight Emma had to try and play with her second.
A massive hush has just gone over the crowd.
So pick your line, step into it, find the weight required. You'll know early days body language. It's a nice release.
Wanting to slow. Selena's not indicating. She is very close. Chloe needs to run. Oh, she's got second shot.
Extra end, I called it.
Stick around for more action on the Bowl Show after the break. Welcome back to the Bowl Show, all thanks to DrinkWise. You won't miss a moment if you drink Wise and Aero Bowls. We now head back to our competitors on the green.
Complete reset. Just get that heart rate down. Doesn't surprise me, a little bit heavy. Who can reset first?
Yeah, definitely not a wasted starter there. Karkar's nailed the line. It's half your battle done. We did see a bit of jack movement in our last end. Selena back to this trusty backhand side for her. Chloe's willing it. Really nice opener. Right down onto it. Great start, Selena Goddard again.
Kaka with her first, right down the spine. 5 foot heavy. Quite animated is Emma Sorogi. We'll soon know where this bowl's going. Okay, just under. Have we seen the winner yet, Linz?
Well, that's a pretty good one that Selena's just put down. It's not quite covered the jack, but it'd be pretty hard to beat, you'd think. She could just tuck it away or get something just behind. It'd be really handy right now.
Fair change over here from Selena Goddard.
She hasn't played many down here. That's really well played, Selena. The thing with this extra end, though, Baz, it doesn't matter if you're dropping 1 or 6 for the Malaysian team, so you can go as much as you want. Any movement on the jack. Try and change the head up a bit here, Kaka.
Yeah, I think if it is any form of weight here, it's T weight for me. I'd still try and dead draw out of trouble. Looks like she's giving that a chance here.
No, she sent it.
No, it's disappointing.
Doesn't want to finish on the line. It's just gone under. Has covered up Selena's bowls, though, which isn't ideal. Has Emma got one more end in her to convert this head? She has played unbelievable to force this game into an extra end.
Selena going to the tee here.
Like this.
Or trying to draw another one here. But just doesn't want to set up any targets. Well, that looks to be perfect if it passes. That's great.
Well played, Selena.
That's perfect bowling. Selena Goddard.
It's a snapshot into her afternoon as a whole.
Yeah, it's pretty poetic. She gets to finish on this note. She has absolutely dominated in the lead position.
Oh, and marks her own toucher. Thanks very much. Needs to at least change some angles here.
Didn't miss that by much. Has thinned up the target, though. Yeah, Selena just indicating anything back there is very handy.
Chloe Stewart, look at the cover around the back here.
Doesn't want to be going too close to that. Okay.
Wow.
Selena's pretty happy she missed that one.
Oh. Emma has to dislodge the jack here. Forehand, especially with that breeze just swirling a touch. I think it might get a little bit turned there. So it's forehand for me. 10 feet of weight. Rest on the shot bowl of Selena Goddard's. Kick the jack out to the open.
Yeah, she's got to change something here, Baz, I think. So I like your shot, but there's a chance she could run something up through the head, through Selena's front one, or get her own one off the line. Like, there's not a lot happening for them at the moment as it sits. It's a huge bowl.
Just any touch, any movement of that shot bowl, I think will help her with her next. It's not an easy shot. We saw Selena Goddard's bowl turn back nicely to the jack there. I think it's the same bowl for Emma, but connecting with the bowl instead of the jack. If she does play backhand, she's going to have to back that weight off to change things. and his backhand. So
Going big, it looks narrow. Yeah, probably maybe a half a bowl target she had to aim at there. Tried to back herself. Hasn't paid dividends that time. Chloe desperately wanting one past the jack. Split the two bowls.
She's made sure it's passing.
Much better there from Chloe. Let's have a little laugh there with Selena, like that's where my first one should have been.
I just can't see anything other than forehand crack an egg. With 10, 12 feet of weight forehand, there should be enough room to get to that shot bowl. Even if she gets the outside of the shot bowl, I think it kicks through jack. Backhand for me, I just don't see, I can't find a shot here on the backhand. I think, is it stun and run maybe? Trying to land something and stay?
Yeah, mighty effort, not to be.
And Selena Goddard and Chloe Stewart have done it in the tiebreak to take out the Australian Open women's pairs.
What a match that was. Join us on the other side of the break for the Bowl Show Awards. Back soon. Welcome back to the Bowl Show, all thanks to TripADeal. Roll into your next bucket list holiday today with TripADeal. And Val, the pair from Malaysia did not back down and caused a massive scare to the pair from Australia and New Zealand in Goddard and Stewart, but accurate bowling in the tie break, and the pair in blue got the win.
That was an incredible final. It was a battle of attrition. Neither team gave an inch, and the Malaysians in Nurul Aliani Jamil and Emma Firyana Saroji, unreal. Just what a performance. To even force that to an extra end, the way that they bowled in that 18th end, sensational. It was a staggering match. And look, Chloe and Selena, they led for most of it. Very well and truly deserved the title.
All right, let's get into the Bowl Show Awards, starting with the play of the day, all thanks to Titanium Caravans. Go off-road and off-grid in total luxury. What was the play of the day from this women's pairs final?
Selena Goddard's tiebreak. Absolutely brilliant. I've since spoken to her about this, and she could not have played a more perfect end. If you're looking for a tiebreak and you're looking where her three bowls ended up on the line, not creating a target, it's just absolutely brilliant. You can see Chloe urging that bowl through. That's going to be incredibly difficult for Emma to get to, and that is why Selena, and I think the only thing missing from that was Bruce McAvaney's commentary of Goddard when he took that screamer in the 2010 grand final, because it was just that good. So, Selena, well done to you.
Very good by you as well. Now, the moment of the match, all thanks to DrinkWise. You won't miss a moment if you drink wise. What was the moment of the match, Val?
Well, it had to be Emma Firyana Saroji. She's just studying things, having a look, pondering what to do, and then with her last bowl of the 18th end to try and force this to an extra end or hold game, even win it. She gets around, they're down 3 here, so this is pressure. She's got to save the game, and you can look at Nurul Aliani Jamil, she's fired up. They're holding 4. So they actually hold game at this point, which is incredible. What a twist of the tail it was. And then Chloe Stewart, just all she had to do was draw for second, force it to an extra end. It's what they did, and the rest was history. But Emma Firyana Saroji, we had to give them something.
Yes.
And yeah, very well deserved.
Yeah, deserved. We have to highlight the phenomenal work of the Malaysian pair. But of course, the players of the match were the Australia-New Zealand duo. All thanks to Tripadeal. Roll into your next bucket list holiday today. Tripadeal, let's have a listen to what both Selena and Chloe had to say post-match.
Here I am, the champions of our women's pairs. An extra end it took. I'm going to start with you, Chloe, because you do have a sore voice, but we want to hear one little word. How are you feeling?
Wow. Yeah, unbelievable. What a game. Yeah, Selena, she was awesome that last stand. Holy moly, that was just huge. And yeah, really speechless, to be honest. But yeah, credit to the Malaysians. They were awesome. Emma and Kaka, a phenomenal game. And yeah, an awesome final to be part of.
Tell us, Selena, how did it feel? You absolutely dominated in that lead position. Emma played amazing to convert a lot of heads and to get it on an extra end. How amazing.
I mean, I feel like the way the game was going, that was kind of, yeah, potentially always going to happen. It was just the gift that kept giving with a lot of amazing bowls in there. So the girls just played unbelievable and really made us work really hard for it. So, yeah, to be a part of a final like that is unbelievable.
What about the pressure, Chloe? You're up there, game down. Emma played an amazing shot, took your time, drew second, forced the extra end. How does that feel to win in that moment?
Oh my gosh. I mean, we had a lot of discussion on that one as well. It was more just like what hand. And at the end of the day, I think for Chloe, it was a lot of what we said was just, if you could see it, back yourself to do that. And I was willing that bowl in like no tomorrow. And I just thought, right, if we can get to this extra end, really, there's nothing to lose. Just try as hard as you can. So yeah, no, it was, again, credit to the Malaysians on it coming to that.
Beautiful. Well, congratulations. You guys were amazing. Very worthy and well-deserved champions. Selena Goddard and Chloe Stewart. Well done.
There we go, the winning pair of Chloe Stewart and Selena Goddard, the women's pairs champions of 2025.
Incredible. Chloe could barely speak. I've spoken to Selena since, and she called Chloe gone with the wind, Stewart, because she was actually staying with Chloe throughout the fortnight. And she'd hear this flint of like a whisper, and it would Chloe be saying, "I'm going to bed." And because she could barely speak, she'd lost her voice completely and was feeling terrible throughout that week. So amazing for her to actually get up because she was a bit stressed, but yeah, absolutely wonderful. What a performance, and yeah, well and truly deserving.
And that's all we have time for today on The Bowl Show. Make sure to check out the entire Aero Bowls collection, including their Actuality logo. Personalise your set of Aero Bowls with any logo you wish. Aero's patented process prints onto your bowl permanently in full colour. We've only got 3 episodes of The Bowl Show to go this season. Val, how quickly it's flown by. Next week, we've got the men's pairs final action here from Broadbeach. But until then, thank you again, and we'll see you next week, Val.
I'm going to get emotional because 3 weeks, it's not enough time. It's come around too quickly. But look, we've got 3 massive weeks to come up, and I'm really looking forward to next week. It's going to be brilliant.
I'll see you then, and we'll see you again next week on The Bowl Show. The Bowl Show would not be possible without the generous support of Tripadeal. Check out their tour and cruise packages to amazing destinations like Asia, Europe, Antarctica and more. Head to tripadeal.com.au. Drink wise. You won't miss a moment if you drink wise. OMF. Sleep deeper, recover faster, perform stronger, wake up refreshed, energised and ready to dominate every game. Audica. Your hearing is our expertise. Right at home. The right care right at home. Australia's premier in-home care provider. Titanium Caravans. Service your caravan with the industry leaders Titanium Caravans. Aero Bowls, the same line every time. And of course, Bowls Australia.